Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is nice to finally be able to break free of the chains and address you as one who, admits to be more aware. Finally, not just to, myself, like it was truly true, but, let you guys know that I finally have a grasp on reality. Um, To start, if just to tell a story, I figured I might as well go ahead and document it since everybody's been watching me for a very, very long time. As long of a time as I put little pieces, bits and pieces of the puzzle together, and they just kind of seem to fit here or there, and scattered about everywhere. Um, I will have to say that you know, as long as I can remember, I always wanted to be recognized. I always wanted to be famous, but I mean, I don't even know if you could call this famous. But what I'm saying is that I never, ever in a million years would have thought it would have been by doing some stupid shit like this. Really, I mean, I just wanted to go. My close friends, people that may have had to take any kind of flack or had to suffer any kind of backlash, because of this. But on another end of the spectrum, you kind of allowed it to. You let it go on. You know, somebody could have said something to me. I mean, I was a little upset about it, but then I was like, well, you know what? Forget about it. It's done. It's done. Everybody's got to watch me and all my antics and all the things that I've been doing over, like I said, over the past, I don't even know how many months. I really have no idea. Hopefully I'm going to sit down with some people and go over that, very shortly here, but, we'll go from there. As far as like the paranoia, like paranoid letters and things like that, you guys may have seen any kind of, documentation that was put out, writing things like that. Anything, like I know I get carried away. If I insulted anybody, I really, it wasn't my I mean, it was my intention to insult some people, but it was more like to get, it was to provoke some kind of response. I didn't want a negative response, so to speak, so much. I mean, I tried to be nice to people, and you know, didn't really, I wasn't really having the effect that I was looking for. So I had to, take very drastic measures in some cases and make some, pretty questionable judgment calls because I am sure that a lot of you guys out there really wanted to whoop my ass. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are a little upset, more than to say a little upset with me. But like I said, I didn't mean to offend. I didn't mean to do anything ridiculous, hurt anybody's feelings, anything like that. Like that's not my intention. Anybody who knows me should know that I'm a nice enough guy that I don't. I mean, he brought some things out about my character. I had, but I think that we all have these types of problems that go on in our lives. Just looking into someone so deeply without them, without their knowledge. I don't ever think that I've seen a case like this before, and I'm sure sure it's pretty much the same across the board. I'd imagine with you guys, you hadn't seen things, but I mean, really, I mean, look at what's happened to me. I mean, I know you guys have been watching me for a while, so um, I mean, if it was anybody's intention to really stress me out and really push me to the bottom, I mean, look, you know, this is what the hell happened here, guys. You know, it almost fucking killed me. I mean, really, you had me going for a while there. You had me questioning things very, very deeply. Um, you had me get into spirituality, and that I do appreciate. Um, you know, kind of giving me a push in that direction, because faith is something that I've always struggled with, and I do. I think that would be very healthy in my life. So, I do appreciate, you guys stepping up and pushing me in that direction, maybe opening my eyes to, other things, as far as, like maybe my behavior in public. I do get carried away. I am my father's son. Like, he was, pretty well known for being a loudmouth, but, I'm not even gonna say he was lower toned than me. Actually, anybody who knew him, he was a little bit more boisterous than me. Actually, I would, you know, imagine people would say, um, a little bit more, a little bit more schooled than me. Like more of a, he was a little bit more suave than me. I try and imitate, but I guess you really never beat the original, do you? Um, at any rate, um, you know, if tonight is indeed Christmas Eve, I mean, this is how far off you guys really have thrown us. I can't even tell you if it's definitely the date today or not. Um, I mean, and if that's the case, then there really are so many people in on this that it's scary. Because walking through, people recognizing me, people, when you guys walk by and you drop these little, comments or whisper my name. What's his name? Oh, his name, not Ed. Down at the Rotary House. You know who you are. You, yeah, you greeted me in there, and then you were whispering. And you knew that I kept looking back at you, however you kept asking me why, but well, actually, I do understand why. I don't know why. Again, like I said, you're another one of the people who didn't explain to me exactly what's going on. Another thing I would like to know, actually, I kind of know the answer to this one too, is my my friend there, when she had left my company for good. I believe that during our short little stay beforehand, my laptop computer and my cell phone had gone missing, and she had claimed that she did not know where my cell phone was and going to the hospital. And phone was missing, and that was an issue. And I mean, I was still like at that point, really. I mean, I was kind of like heartbroken, and all that stuff went down like that. But I never knew that it was staged to begin with. That sucked. I'll tell you about that right now. That sucked. And getting the phone calls and everything, periodically. I mean, you know, dude, if you want to be cool with me, that's one thing. But don't come around here throwing all that bullshit and everything else. Like, I mean, you did a job. You did a job. I can't really hate on you for that. But now it's time for Johnny to get paid too, because if anybody put in some serious goddamn work around here, it's been me. All right, so you know. I'm not gonna get on anybody after the holiday season. I just thought that this would be a nice Christmas gift for the masses, if you will. I mean, I don't have really anything else to give except for this little M&M man here that I had found that was left for me to find outside of the New Directions program at Building 116 on campus. So I took him in when I was staying at the Welcome Center, and I had washed him up and been with me ever since. And that's my new roll dog right there. Since everybody else caught on to my antics. And, I really do wish that I hadn't, brought him out so far, because, I do miss, having new people around and, really looking at me better and, in much better graces, and, we seem to apparently do now. But again, like I said, guys, if it had been, a one-on-one type ordeal, trying to mind fuck somebody and push them in one direction here, I mean, I was kind of like the master of that. But you guys, like, took that
Chuck that fucking saying about fist. You know, I have 5 fingers on my fist, but if I ball them up, or 5 fingers on my hand, if I ball them up, they're a fist, and then you can really do some damage. I mean, you guys hit me with. You guys hit me with the fucked up mutant claw. That's it. Huge fist. Knocked through the goddamn clouds. I mean, Jesus, guys, like, you attacked me at full force, you know? Like, I took on the whole goddamn Trojan army, you know? Or the whole Trojan army attacked my ass. And, I mean, a lot of, like, fucked up stuff, too, happened. I mean, really, guys? What's up with that, you know? Why would you do, like, some of the real malicious shit that, I mean, that's just fucking wrong. It's wrong on so many different levels. You know, I'm willing to forgive, you know, on pretty much any kind of fucking, like, you know, malicious shit that was, you know, done to me as far as, like, fucking with me, physical harm, and any of that. All that shit is squashed. I don't care. I really don't fucking care, alright? All I want is to fucking get paid for my work, you know? Like, that's all I'm looking for. Whatever's out there and whatever's going on, this took a lot on my part. And some very, very fucking serious compensations in order, guys, you know? I mean, I just put on a performance of a lifetime for you people. I mean, I didn't break character for, you know, at least fucking 2 years that I can remember. At least 2 years, you know? I went along with this bullshit. I knew something was up. Like, I've known this was going to be the conclusion. I was kind of dreading it for a long time, but I mean, it just went with me for so long. I was just like, you know what, fuck it. It is what it is, you know. I mean, like, I knew it, but I knew there was also nothing they could do about it. What the hell would you do? Put your like, if you were me, what would you do? Realistically, hmm? I ask yourself that question. What the fuck would you do if you had to endure what I had to endure? Would any of you had the patience that I had? Hell no. Hell no. There are not a lot of people that can take that kind of fucking abuse, man. I think I might have taken a crown there. You know, and the funny thing is I will continue to, you know, but like to entertain things, but you know, this part of the segment really has to come to an end. So I'm going to talk to whoever I need to talk to, you know, about that. You know, make a mini series out of it, write books, make a fucking movie. You know, there you go, and that's where we go from there. Other than that, you know, we can wrap all this up. Like I said, you guys chop up whatever you gotta chop up, make a movie out of it, and you know, it's good. Other than that, it's time for me to retire. So, as much as I understand, today is December the 24th of 2018. That's my understanding of the date. That is everybody else's understanding as well. That's fantastic. You all have yourself a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys after that. And I'll tell you one thing, New Year's, we're partying it up here in LA. If I'm around. That's, you know, I'm incarcerated, or, you know, they send them in the white coats for me. However, like I said, you know, semi-kosher, I hadn't done anything too bad, then we're partying, guys. All right? Everybody get a good night's sleep, and, you know, if nobody told you that they loved you today, I love you. Merry Christmas, guys.